Morning. It is 20 minutes after 9 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning from the Roswell Community Little Theater, Alethea Hartwell back with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Good deal. Well, how was weekend one of Mother Goose Gets Eaten by Werewolves? For those that missed it, the opening weekend was this past weekend.
Right.
And I saw a bunch of folks went out and talked about how much they loved the show, and so everything online looked great. How was the performances? A good turnouts, a good performances, everything?
Yeah, the performances were great. The actors, all of them were spot on. I think they got better every single performance, so that's really good. It promises to be very good this next weekend.
Very good. Well, if you missed out and you're like, oh, dang, I wanted to do that, good news. You got one more weekend opportunity here. This Friday night, this Saturday night, and then Sunday afternoon. We've got one more weekend of Mother Goose Gets Eaten by Werewolves. This is it, though. Yep. You can't do it. If you miss this weekend, you're out of luck. It's not happening. This is a great play for the whole family. I keep comparing it to Shrek. It's not the same story, obviously.
No.
But as far as the style of humor, the way it's kind of written, it's very much in that vein of Shrek, where it's humor for the whole family, but there's enough humor that adults will find funny. It's not all kid humor. It's adult appropriate family humor is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So very much like Shrek, So if you love that, this is going to be the perfect. If you've never been to live theater before or haven't been in a long time, and you have your preconceived notions of live theater and musicals, singing, all this is a good way to come back, because this isn't Gone with the Wind. This isn't Saigon. This isn't this is not a big serious theatrical production. This is fun. This is people getting together, celebrating the holidays, having fun, telling a story to make everybody entertained. And that's what this weekend's all about. So come on out, enjoy it. Come enjoy the comedy, the fun, the hard work that these actors have put in to and I say actors, that's just scratching the surface. The set design crew, the costuming, the directors, everybody, the engineers, the sound, lighting, all of that, support their efforts and come out and be a part of it. So what's obviously you're directing for this piece.
Right.
What's I'm curious, do you look at plays as in director's eyes different than, because obviously you've been involved with the community little theater and you've sat and just enjoyed plays and things.
Right.
But as a director, do you watch it differently than just somebody in the audience watching it? Or, I mean, are you looking, because I think the rest are just following the story, watching the story, and you're looking at details. You're looking, all right, was the timing right?
Right.
Is the set correct?
How many lines did they miss?
Yeah, I mean, does it change the way you view the story, or does it not?
I think definitely it does. I don't think I could help it not. You know, it's for one thing, I've already seen it over a dozen times.
So you're very familiar. You know what's coming next.
Right. And what's really funny with this cast and this script is that there's so much room for ad-libbing, and it is different every single night.
So if you went out this past weekend, you're like, man, I had a good time, come out, because odds are pretty good. Even though the script's the same, the show will be different.
Yeah, I mean, they're throwing all kinds of just gags in that weren't there in the script, and so it's really, really funny.
And the more they do it, the more experience and the more comfortable they get with it, the more they're going to make it their own and do the things you're talking about. And you're like, that was really fun, but if I do this, it's going to make that laugh that much, So you're kind of getting, I don't want to say it this way because it really isn't, but a more polished, like this weekend, it's like they've got more under their belt. They're more, not that you didn't miss any, you didn't lose anything going last week. They had a great show. They did.
Right.
But what I'm saying is now they're a little more comfortable in their own skin. And so they're going to maybe push envelopes a little bit and try to, all right, how can I make the performance even better than my last one? And this is what they're doing.
And the thing about actors, a lot of times, I mean, at least in community theater, we're always after the laughs.
Sure.
So we want to hear the audience laugh.
Yeah.
And so anything we can do on stage to make it more funny is what we're going to do.
Well, it's very much like athletes in sports.
Yeah.
In that vein, as you feed off the crowd. As an actor and as a performer, the way the crowd reacts to your performance is going to affect how the performance goes.
Yeah.
If you have a crowd that's laughing, clapping, cheering, slapping, people on stage are going to be like, "Ooh, we're having fun here."
Right.
If everyone looks like their best friend just passed away sitting out there, they're going to be like, "Man, tough crowd," and they're like, "Is any of the stuff I'm like, are they even watching what I'm doing?" You know, and so that's going to, you know what I mean? So it's no different with athletes. You know, rocking stadium, the home team does better. If it's dead quiet, that home field isn't so advantageous. You know, it's the same thing with acting. And so come out and enjoy the show and bring your family, bring your friends.
Yeah.
Have a good time. Come out Friday night or Saturday night or Sunday afternoon. 7:30 performances Friday and Saturday, a 2:30 Sunday afternoon. Quickest way to get tickets right now is go online to Roswell Theater. I always get the comms and order messed up. .com, RoswellTheater.com, and theater spelled THEATRE, like live theater. And you can get tickets for that and learn more all about upcoming shows.
Right.
The Kids Arts Program, if you have children that you'd love to learn more and be involved with that, that's a great program that's part of the Roswell Community Little Theater. You'll find more information about that there, too. And then, of course, if you'd like to be a member or be a part of the community theater as a player, as a stagehand, as something like that, or on the board or something, you know, please reach out.
Right.
Because all of that's needed to keep the 2022 and beyond seasons of the Roswell Community Theater.
Right, for sure.
One other thing I want to remind before we just start getting into weeds again here is coming up December 18th is the Santa's Talent Search Talent Showcase. This is the second annual, and this is an opportunity for you, the public, to show us what you got. If you love to perform, sing, dance, act, juggle, tell jokes,
Recite a poem.
Yeah, recite a poem. If you have an entertaining act that lasts 3 to 7 minutes, that's family friendly, you could win cash, cold, hard cash. They're going to give away $1,200 in prize money, $500 to the first place winner here.
Right.
However, if you want to do this, tomorrow night, you got to be out at the Roswell Community Little Theater. They're doing auditions from 6 to 8 tomorrow.
Right.
If you would like to be in the talent search, you need, if you didn't go to the first one, you need to come out tomorrow night between 6 and 8 and do your act here. And then we'll get the lineup. We'll do all the stuff. And there will be a rehearsal or two leading up to the actual 18th.
Right.
Just so you can get comfortable with the stage, get comfortable doing your act, making sure the other people kind of know the flow, the way, you know, the judges, make sure the judges know their cues, know what they're supposed to be doing. You know, it is a directed performance. So there's, you know, anytime there's people, you gotta manage the logistics. So plus it gets you a chance to work on your talent, your act, and do all that. So because we want every single act to be wonderful and awesome, and everyone's just cheering and having a good time. So the actual event will be on December 18th at the Roswell Community Little Theater. But tomorrow night from 6 to 8 will be our final audition time for Santa's Talent Showcase. So if you can sing, you can dance, you can act, you can tell jokes, you can juggle. If I've been saying it the whole time, if you watch America's Got Talent, a lot of those kind of things, but any of those acts they have to go outside for or light on fire or requires a ginormous tank of water or any kind of firearm, none of that. Keep it family friendly and safe. But yeah, if you got like a dance troupe that wants to do a dance routine, or maybe your office has a band that wants to compete, or maybe you have a little theater group that does skits and things that would like to perform a short play for somebody that's 3 to 7 minutes. You know, any of that, all's on the table here.
Right.
Whatever. Maybe you're just really good at doing juggling and contortion or something, and you're like, hey, I'm very flexible. I can do stretching and gymnastics or something. You know, if it's a talent, you know, the one thing I'm going to say no on is the water bottle thing. If you go up there and just throw a water bottle, I will not give that act any. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sure you do. Every kid probably walks in. That is not talent. I'm sorry. That's something anybody can do in 1 to 5 minutes. But that's the idea. So tomorrow night, 6 to 8, Again, it's going to be at the Community Little Theater. It's on South Union, 1717 South Union. It's if you've been here a while, it's the old Park Twin Theater for folks. It's right there, kind of right behind the is it Icon or Epic Cinema 10, wherever they call that movie theater.
Yeah,
now.
the movie theater.
Yeah, right there by Farmers. It's right across the street from Dollar General on is that Hobbs, whatever.
Yeah, Hobbs.
Union or
Hobbs
whatever.
and Union.
Yeah, whatever that
Corner
road
of
is
Hobbs
there.
and Union.
Yeah, so can't miss it. So come on out and come to the shows. Come out Saturday or Friday or Sunday for Mother Goose Kids. We're going to be giving away another couple passes or two here in the next couple days. So be listening for your chance of that. We've already given away some. I got about 4 left. So so be on the lookout for more opportunities to win those too. So.
Cool.
What else is going on? What's kind of, other than getting ready for these plays and stuff, what's kind of going on at the theater here?
Well, of course, we are raising money for our roof.
Yes.
Because we have a bad roof that needs to be repaired desperately. And so we're doing that. And we got a facelift on our building. We got a grant to do new doors.
Oh, sweet.
So the front of the building looks really nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it would look nice before. It was just slightly dated because it's an old movie theater.
Yeah.
And but this is something. And this is when we talk about the roof here, the Roswell Community Little Theater, they're very fortunate because they're a community little theater program that really has a lot more than what a lot of community theater programs have.
Yeah, we do.
Rarely does a community theater have their own quality facility to do something. A 200-plus seat of theater to do their shows anytime they want to. Most are beholden to a theater that's established for other things other than community little theater.
Right.
However, the converse of that is you got to pay for all that yourself. And ain't no one just going to come in and fix the roof. And let's face it, that's an old building. It's not new. It's been redone, remodeled, renovated. It's been overhauled multiple times. But that roof is needing to be replaced. And it costs a lot of money to replace a roof, especially on what's really a commercial building. It's not a house.
$60,000.
So they've been raising money for that. Obviously, some of these fundraisers, the partnership with the Kiwanis on that, those have helped.
Right.
But that's not going to foot the whole bill here. So if you coming out to these shows help do that. If you'd like to become a member, that helps do that.
Helps.
If you'd like to donate direct, there is a link on the website. You can make a cash, say, hey, here's $100, put it towards the roof. I would love to do that. All of this helps do that because let's face it, if that roof can't be replaced, community little theater's in trouble. They can't, if there's no place, and not only is it a place to perform, it is really the headquarters of the Roswell Community Little Theater. All of their set designs, costuming, everything that's pretty much property of the Roswell Community Little Theater is under this leaky roof.
Right.
And so it's all gone if we don't get this roof fixed. So please support. Come out. If you love live entertainment, if you love theater, if you love the ability you can go drive 5 miles from your home and then have a great night of fun live entertainment. If you want to enjoy that ability. And in essence, help our community grow through the Kids Arts program, exposing children to theater, arts, and education that way, being a platform for young people to perform, to do things, to figure out their talents and skills, to go on to be productive people in society. That's what the Community Little Theater is about. So when you support the roof, when you come out and enjoy people acting goofy on stage on Friday night or participate in the talent search here, that's what you're supporting. And by the way, big thank you to sponsors for the Santa's Talent Search.
Yes.
That $1,200 is all thank you to donations and sponsorship of the Santa. Community Little Theater don't have $1,200 to give away for nobody. That was sponsors.
That's all
that
sponsors.
Did all that.
Yeah.
So big
so thank you to our sponsors. And I believe it's Roswell Ford and Berkshire.
Berkshire Hathaway has always been involved.
Is big, and then Anderson Bethany.
Yeah, they've been very
I think that's all of them.
Helpful in the past and in the future, I'm sure, to the Roswell Community Little Theater.
Yeah, absolutely. And
without great businesses like that supporting, none of this would be happening.
Right.
So big thank you to them.
Very true.
And there's always room for more, by the way. If you're a business or organization and you're want to support the arts here and want to help continue to make it strong and grow here in Roswell, we'd love to partner with you too. There's lots of opportunities. Communal Theater would love to sit down and work with you on business partnerships on any of that kind of stuff. I'm guessing at some point you're never opposed to renaming the theater to so-and-so theater if we had to. But
it actually already has a name on it. Yeah, somebody sponsored when we bought that building.
Oh, okay.
A huge donation.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Yeah.
We should mark that a little bit more. We just call it the Community Little Theater
right.
building.
Right.
But please get involved. We'd love to have you. And then come and enjoy a show.
Yeah.
I guarantee you're going to come out having a good time if you go see Mother Goose Gets Eaten by Werewolves this weekend.
Absolutely.
You're going to go in there. I don't care what mood you're in. I don't care if you're bummed, tired, whatever, short on patience, whatever it is. Sit down, hour and a half later, teeth out, laughing. You're going out of there. Your stresses have melted away. You're like, all right, let's go, and maybe go have dinner or go do something else with your family afterwards.
Right.
So,
right.
Absolutely. And don't forget Santa's Talent Search.
Right.
Tomorrow, if you have not signed up to audition and be an act in the play and want to, your last opportunity is tomorrow night between 6 and 8 p.m. at the Roswell Community Little Theater, 1717 South Union. Do they need an RSVP or anything? Just kind of show up.
Just show up.
Just show up with your ready to do your act.
Ready to do your act. Yeah. Wow, the judges.
Yes, exactly. That'll be 6 to 8 tomorrow. And then, again, you're competing for cash prizes, $500 to first place, $1,200 in total cash prizes will be given out on the 18th.
Right.
And this is your chance. Bring your family, bring your friends. And then, of course, on the 18th, come out and see all this hard talent. Come on out, cheer on your favorites, everything else. The judges will be the ones making the decision on who gets the money. But obviously, remember we were talking about crowds and things?
Yes.
The judges are going to be watching the crowd. They're going to be seeing if the crowd's reaction and everything. That's going to come into play on how they decide the winning acts and things.
Right.
That's part of it. Is you could be very talented, but if you're not moving the needle, then that's crowd. That's all part of it. Stage presence, how you get the crowd going, and that's all a factor in your judging here too. So
that's true.
So bring your friends. Come on out. Let's pack that. Let's standing room only in there for the theater on the 18th and this weekend.
Right.
And come be a part of it. So.
Right. So we've got auditions coming up also for 4 Old Broads.
Okay.
Which, if you know anything about the Golden Girls,
yes,
this is kind of in that vein.
It's very much inspired by, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so those auditions will be next week, the 13th and 14th, and I believe it's at 6:30 at the theater.
So for that cast, 4 old broads, 4 women.
4 old broads.
What else do you need?
We need 4 old broads, and then we need 2 nurses. One kind of a little older and one kind of younger.
Do they matter if they're male or female?
I think they're both women.
Okay.
And then we've got one male character who is kind of like he thinks he's a Casanova. And he's like an ex-Elvis impersonator.
So if you've
really
watched
funny.
The Golden Girls, you can attest to the cavalcade of suave men, that kind of older suave gentlemen that kind of tried to woo one of the Golden Girls.
Right.
Think of this character as that role in the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Cool. Very much.
It should be a lot of fun. And they don't perform until February, but the director is doing auditions now, and then they'll break for Christmas.
So they want to get the cast set and then break for Christmas, and then after Christmas hit the ground running with performances and practice.
Right.
But if you're interested, what's the date again on the
13th and 14th December? So that's next Monday and Tuesday. Okay. And at 6:30.
Very good. And so there's 6 roles altogether that they need?
Yeah.
6 or 8?
7.
7. 2 nurses, 3, and then yeah. I'm sorry. I don't do math well. They need a little over a half dozen.
Right.
But if you're interested, but also at the same token, if you want to be involved, but you're like, I don't want to act, I don't want to sing.
Right.
But if you're thinking, I'd love to help design set, I'd love to make costumes. Hey, do you guys have enough people to run the sound and lighting? I'd love to learn and train on that.
Yeah.
There's never enough people that know how to do sound and lighting because of that. If there's one, they get sick sometimes. Something happens and they're not available. So you like to have at least 2 or 3 or 4 that could easily step in the booth and take care of business here. Right. So if you want to volunteer your time and do some of that, even though you're like, I'm not an old broad. I don't want to stand on stage. I don't want to do that. But I'd love to help in those other ways. Or construction. If you love building things and your people at your house like, stop tinkering in the shed and go find some other projects. Community Theater will say, come on, because Chris and them, they'll be like, hey, you can help us build a fireplace. You can help us build a doorway over here.
Right.
That's what they're looking for set design and things. So if you love doing that, come be a part of the Community Theater and come out to the auditions for that. Come out tomorrow night and say it, whenever.
Yeah.
If you're like, hey, I don't want to be in the town showcase, but I heard on the radio, I'd love to lend my skills as a set designer or costume design.
Right.
I do a lot of sewing. I'd love to help there. Or hey, I'm a makeup artist. Can I help do makeup for people? They're always looking. We have some great volunteers and help out with that stuff, but the more the merrier on that, really, because we don't want to overburden the few people that show up to everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, hey, we got a great makeup artist, but we don't want them. Oh, by the way, you got to be here 3 nights this week, 3 nights next week.
Right.
That's a lot of commitment for one person sometimes.
Right.
The more the merrier.
Absolutely. Thank you.
What else? Do we get it all?
I think we got it all. Down the road, we're doing Clue. So
that'll be a big one.
That's going to be a fun one.
Be on the lookout. We're going to try to do a lot of around town parts.
Yes.
I don't know. I say we and all this. I've just heard.
Right.
I've heard some of the planning on that, and that's going to be a big deal. Look for a lot of town participation in the Clue one.
We're hoping to play a Clue game with. Yeah.
There's a clue for you.
Yeah.
But we're gonna make it a lot of fun, and that's Community Theater. If you'd love to be a part of this, again, go to the website roswelltheater.com. That's spelled Theatre. If you don't remember any of that, just Google Roswell Community Theater, Roswell, something like, and it'll pop right up. Don't forget, Roswell Community Theater has a Facebook page. I highly recommend you like and follow that. That way you can stay up to date on these auditions, upcoming shows, anything the CAPS program's doing, all of that shared through their Facebook page.
Everything, I forgot to mention we're doing another music event in February also, and that one is going to be a John Denver tribute.
Oh, cool.
Group, so that should be a lot of fun.
And for folks that may not know this, of course, a lot of people say, I hear this every time, but John Denver he's here
Roswell
from Roswell.
Roots. He was born here.
Yeah, his father served at Walker Air Force Base or Roswell Army Airfield. I'm not sure what his time frame when he was there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And I think he was involved at NIMI.
Yeah. So John Denver knows a little bit about Roswell, or knew. He's no longer with us, but did. So come out, look for that show in February.
Yep, that'll be in February. And then we've got improv again coming up. So the auditions, if you want to be involved in improv troupe, that will be December 20th.
Oh, cool.
At 7, also at the theater. So,
very good.
Again, lots of opportunities to just have fun.
And of course, if you're hearing all this and say, hey, I've got ideas and things I'd love to do, please send a message to the Roswell Community Theater through their Facebook page. And that's a great way if you have questions or say, hey, I want to learn more about this or can I get involved with this? Just shoot a message to there. Someone will get back to you pretty quickly. So. And come on out this weekend. I'm telling you, you're going to love this show. If you're looking for a fun, good time,
so much fun.
Couple hours just laughing, escape from life, getting just a good time of, spending time with family, hanging out and enjoying a good, entertaining show. You're going to love this weekend show, Mother Goose Gets Eaten by Werewolves. Again, Friday night, Saturday night are both 7:30 p.m. performances. Then one final Sunday matinee performance, 2:30 this Sunday. Again, get all your tickets at roswelltheater.com. If you space out and remember, that's tonight, don't worry about it. Tickets will be available at the door, provided they didn't sell out. Usually they don't quite sell out, but they get pretty full in there. So if you can think about it, get your tickets in advance. That way you don't have to worry about it, and come on out and enjoy a great show. So I think it's $10 for tickets or something.
$10, $8 for students, and seniors and group.
Yeah, so very affordable, I think movies cost more now, don't they?
It's been $10 for as long as I can remember. So, we have not raised our prices in over.
Like, I don't even think you can go to a movie theater and see a movie for $10 anymore. I think ticket prices are over $10 now, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't really go to the movies.
I haven't been in a while either, but I think so,
But, by the time you get your popcorn, your drink,
you're dropping
whatever,
$60 in there.
And if there's 4 of you, it's expensive.
Yeah, so this, $10, you get in, have a great play, great fun night, and I guarantee there's not going to be one unhappy person when they leave.
No.
If you do, it's kind of your own fault. You're like way worse than Scrooge. Scrooge, yeah, the Grinch or Scrooge, yeah. I mean, it's bah humbug, but definitely come. It's gonna be fun. And then don't forget
of fun.
Tomorrow night, 6 to 8. If you're interested in being in Santa's Talent Search, be at the Roswell Community Theater. Get there close to 6. Like they're doing auditions 6 to 8.
Right.
Whenever you come. But just in case, get there. The earlier, the better. That way. If there's a rush of people, want to make sure we get everybody there, and if we've got a door full of people, and
right.
I don't think it's going to be like that, but we want to make sure you've got ample time to do your acts and everything. So 6 to 8 tomorrow night at the Community Little Theater.
Very good.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Appreciate the visit. And,
thank you.
And break a leg this weekend.
Thank you very much.
And we will see you next time. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
We appreciate it.